friends. I have a book today, The Gingerbread Girl. Let's see if she's kind of like the Gingerbread Boy. The Gingerbread Girl. You may remember the sad story of the Gingerbread Boy. He ran away from the lonely old woman who baked him, as well as many other hungry characters. His dash through life was ended by one greedy fox. Do you remember that? The fox ate him, pretending to help him cross the river. This is the story of his younger, wiser sister. Wiser means smarter. A full year had passed since the lonely old woman and the lonely old man had lost their gingerbread boy to the devious fox. They were even lonelier than before. And you see them looking sad? Let's bake again, suggested the old man one morning. But what if something happens? Cried the little old woman. I just couldn't bear the loss. Let's make a girl this time and decorate her with candies. Surely a sweet little girl won't run away, answered the gingerbread man. So they mixed up some dough, rolled it, and cut it out. They dressed it with as many candies as they could fit, completing the cookie with an amazing hairdo made out of licorice wraps. Look at her. Oh, they're making her. Maybe the hair. She is sweet, gasped the woman as she slid the cookie sheet into the oven. Wow, the lonely old woman and the lonely old man stood watching the oven. They talked, remembering the gingerbread boy and his short life. He never should have run off. He never should have trusted the fox. And as the new cookie baked, her mind woke up and she heard everything. Sweet or not, she thought, things will be different this time. When it's time for the cookie to be done, the old woman carefully, ever so carefully, cracked the oven door open. Bam! Out jumped the gingerbread cookie, running towards the door. The little old woman screamed, "Stop! Stop!" And the little old man came running. But the cookie was already out the door and headed down the same path that her brother had traveled. "Here we go," whispered the gingerbread girl. The man and the woman chased after her, but she sang, I'll run, with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread girl." As the gingerbread girl dashed along the path, she came to a group of farmers working in the field. The aroma of fresh-baked gingerbread caught their attention. "Wait!" the hungry farmers shouted and began to run after the gingerbread girl. She laughed and she called, "Hey, farmer, don't bother. Like my brother, I'm fast. Run all you want. But I've learned from the past. I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me because I'm the gingerbread girl." Now, further down the road, a pig came into view as the gingerbread girl grew closer. Her candy sparkled in the sunlight. The pig squealed with the joy and tried to take a bite, but the gingerbread girl was too fast. She leaped over him. I can leap past Piggy like all the others. This story will not end like my brothers. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. On down the path, she came upon an artist, a masterpiece, good enough to eat. The artist whispered and reached out to scoop up the gingerbread girl. With some fancy footwork, the gingerbread girl zipped past, laughing. I can outrun this artist like I outran the pig. I'm one smart cookie, despite this wild wig. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread girl. Further along, the gingerbread girl passed a cow with her calf who mooed happily. Mama, I want a cookie to go with my milk. But when the cow tried to catch the gingerbread girl, she soon found herself running behind, listening to the gingerbread girl call, "Chase if you want, I'm faster than you. Although you have 4 feet and I only have 2. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread girl." Up ahead, a dog walker was crossing the path with their 3 dogs. The dogs barked happily, seeing a tasty treat ahead their way. But as the gingerbread girl sped past, the group was soon in line with the other, hearing, You're joining the chase. The more, the merrier. But no one can stop me. No hound and no terrier. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. Now, the path ran right past a school. The children were out at recess, feeling quite hungry. Shouts of cookies were heard across the playground. The gingerbread girl waved at them all as they joined the chase with their teacher, and they sang, I know that it's snack time and I know you want a sweet. Come follow along and you'll soon have a treat. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread girl. Finally, the gingerbread girl came to the same river her brother had tried to cross. Who should be waiting there but that same devious fox? Hello, my pretty, crooned the fox. I was a friend of your brother's. It looks like trouble runs in the family. Do let me help you cross the river. Just jump onto my tail. The gingerbread girl shivered and sang in nearly a whisper. Do I have your promise for a safe ride to shore? You won't drop me or eat me? That's all I implore. The fox chuckled. I promise, I swear. little tidbit, and the gingerbread girl gingerly climbed on the fox's tail. Uh-oh. She gonna get eaten by the fox like her brother? The instant the gingerbread girl climbed onto the fox dove into the water, ready for a fabulous feast. Oh, the water is so deep. Move onto my back, he insisted, thinking this cute cookie was even dumber than her brother. Anyone could tell by looking at her that she was an airhead. The gingerbread girl did what she was told. That's a good little girl, the fox said with a snicker. Oh my, the water is deeper now. Move to my head. No sooner had he spoken those words than the gingerbread girl leaped on his head, pulling off a strand of her own leathery licorice hair. With the expertise of a ranch hand, she triple-looped it around the fox's snout and tied it off with a hitch knot. You're right, she whispered in the fox's ear. I'm good. The fox snarled and struggled and strained, thrashing about, and the gingerbread girl hung on, turning him backwards and proud, riding the fox like a bucking bronco. The gingerbread girl whizzed past singing, he'll run with a leap and a twirl. Come follow me, I'm the gingerbread girl. The awestruck crowd followed all the way back to the lonely old woman and the lonely old man's house. The gingerbread girl rode into the kitchen, secured the fox, jumped into the table, and she measured and she mixed with a leap and a twirl, singing, I'll bake you some more. I'm the gingerbread girl. The old woman and man quickly joined into help, having a hungry, happy houseful to feed. From that moment on, of course, they were never lonely again. Look at them all together. They look very happy. And what of the fox? The gingerbread girl was eventually able to teach him some manners, using gingerbread crumbs for treats. Most days, you could see them riding across the countryside and hear a small voice drifting in the breeze. We'll run with a leap and a twirl. I outfoxed the fox. I'm the gingerbread girl. The end. The gingerbread girl